for joining. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Audio is working fine. So the concept is today how to install Windows web servers in real-time environment. That's the concept I'm going to explain today. So daily we are accessing different websites from the browser and we are accessing that. And so do you really the website where it is hosted, how these websites are created? Okay, most other people don't have an idea. So today I'll be explaining about one of the real-time infrastructure setup. I will explain the architecture first. Then I will show you one of the component how we need to set up in the real-time environment in the Amazon Web Services that I will show you. Okay, so mostly whenever we are working on the web technology, web technology, the first web server will be front end will be there and the user will be directly accessing the server. So this is a web server, right? This is a web server. So the web server, either internal web server or external web server. Internal web servers within the office only we can access. This is called internal web servers. External web servers, which we can access over the internet. So anyhow, the installation configuration is same procedure, no changes at all. So basically, this type of servers we called as front-end servers. Okay, these servers we called as front-end servers. Front-end server. The user will be directly connecting to this. The web server only displaying the web page. The web server is only displaying the web page, but actual content is stored on the backend database server. Okay, DB server they'll maintain. DB server they'll maintain. In the DB server, they will store the information about the application. The web server, the data they'll maintain in the backend database server. So basically, this is a DB server, or also called as database server. Okay, database server, and we can call it as backend server. Backend server. In some scenarios, between okay between the front end server and back end server, there is a middle end server will be there that will called as application server. Application server. Some application server will be presenting between the front end server to back end server. This is called application server. Are you clear? So probably this is a middle server. Okay, middle server. So the when user is connecting to the web server will be informed to the application server, and application server is getting the data from the backend server and displaying the data on the front end page. So this is a completely the setup they'll be doing step by step in the real-time environment. They'll do the setup in the real-time environment. So now the question is, how to set up this environment. So that's a very important. Guys, I have taken the dotted lines, the left side and right side. Left side, everything will be front end face, and this is a back end face. This is a public facing, this is a private facing. That's why we will be dividing it. Suppose if any hacker will be coming up to, they'll come here, they'll not come to this. So such a way we will be designing this environment, front end and the back end. So this is a basic idea how the application in real-time environment they will set up. So for redundancy concept, maybe multiple web servers they can use, multiple application servers they can use, multiple data servers they can use, database server, multiple backup servers they can use. That's a different story. For high availability, fault tolerance, redundancy, that will be a different concept. So in general, basic idea, I just giving to you. This is the way applications are delivered in the real-time environment. So coming to the one of the real-time project, which is called Citrix, Xenapp and Xendesktop. Citrix, Xenapp and Xendesktop. So first I'll give you what is meaning of Citrix, Xenapp and Xendesktop. What is the purpose we are using this technology? Okay, what is related to the web application? I will explain today. I will explain today. The concept is either Windows machine, okay, either Windows machine or Linux machine. So mostly I'll be talk about here Windows machine only. I will not talk about the Linux machines. So completely Windows machines. So Windows machines are two types. So one is desktop OS and another one is a server OS. These are the two types of operating system will be there from the Windows family. From the Windows family in Microsoft, okay, Windows OS family, it was dividing into two sections. Okay, one is desktop, another one is server operating system. What is the difference? The desktop operating system, okay, single user operating system. Only one user we can connect at a time. Okay, but desktop operating system is a multi-user operating system. Is a multi-user operating system. It's a single user operating system. It's a multi-user operating system. That's the main reason, okay, between the difference between desktop operating system and server operating system. Suppose if another user wants to connect here, okay, first this session will be disconnect, then this user will be getting connected. So if user is already there, second user will not able to connect. That's a limitation of the desktop operating system. So can you give me some example for the desktop operating system?
Laptop.
Windows, no, that's a physical machine. That's a difference. You need to tell that Windows 7. Suppose first Windows XP.
OS.
Yeah, OS level. Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11. These are the desktop operating system. Now everybody in your laptop, even my laptop, everybody you're using Windows desktop operating system only. What is a server is Windows Server 2016, 2019, 2022. These are the operating systems. Before that 2016, 2012 also is there. Okay. So these are the server operating system. Mostly we will be talk about the server operating system only, no desktop operating system. So in the server operating system, okay, multi sessions are available, means at a time multiple user able to connect and they can manage the system. So that's why even in the web server also, we are hosting on the server operating system only. Desktop operating system is a single user, maybe application installation, mail accessing purpose, multimedia purpose. That's purpose we are using. So what is the relation here in the Xenapp Xendesktop in the server and desktop? Okay, so before you need to understand, so you need to learn something about a basic knowledge of a real-time architecture. Suppose if you join in the company will provide a laptop and desktop for everyone. So they need to install all the applications on your laptop, whether you're using or not. So company paying some amount from their packet, purchasing the licenses, they will installing on the laptop. If you're not properly utilizing, that's a wastage of, that's a money is waste for the company. The revenue is waste for the company. You're not properly utilizing the whatever the amount they spend for your job. So if you take any such company big like a Cognizant, Wipro, okay, so lakhs of people are working in the company. Crores of rupees they'll be spending to buying a licenses and managing their daily works. So that's why because of unusage, okay, it'll be very high and wastaging of the revenue. So to cost cut down, so Citrix came into the picture. Citrix will help you to set up the Xenapp and Xendesktop environment. So what is that meaning of Xenapp and Xendesktop? Okay. So first of all, hey, don't worry. So first what you need to do, you need to take the Windows computer, either virtual machine or physical machine. Let's consider this is a virtual machine. Let's say example, this is a virtual machine. This is a physical machine, right? Let's take a virtual machine. You can create a multiple, you can create a multiple virtual machines like this. You can install the server operating system. You can install the server operating system here. You can install the server operating system here. So we are installing the Windows 2016 or maybe 2019 operating system we are installing on this virtual machine. What do you mean that? So every virtual machine, it has a multi-session role is available. So that means multiple users, we can connect this machine. Multiple users, we can connect this machine. So guys, you can tell me, if multiple sessions, if you want to connect on this particular virtual machine, okay, how can I control that only 10 sessions only can connect, 20 sessions only we can connect, 30 sessions only we can connect? It's very difficult, right? So I would not able to tell all the virtual machines when in the pool, few people are getting connected VM1 and few people are getting connected VM2. So we cannot tell that everybody, hey, please go on connect to VM1 only, VM2 only, VM3 only. We should not able to tell that every time. So That's a very difficult to managing this, even though if it is a remote desktop connections, multiple session is available, users not able to getting connected in real-time environment. So that's why Xenapp and Xendesktop, Xenapp and Xendesktop, the product is came into the market. Xenapp and Xendesktop product is came into the market. So here we are installing the Citrix role. We are installing the Citrix role. So what it will maintain is, user when connecting to the virtual machine, the user will first connect to the Citrix, and Citrix will verify which machine is free, that particular session will get connected to the user. Suppose if this machine is free, okay, this session will get connected to the user. This session will be getting connected to the user. Understand? When user is trying to ask Citrix, Citrix will check that pool, which machine is available, and it will deliver the machines to the end user. So this is called Xendesktop. Xendesktop. So the desktop will be delivering to the user. So as of now, any doubts here?
So on the Citrix machine, there will be a Xendesktop which will manage the pool, virtual machines pool.
Exactly, exactly. So operating system level, if you want to connect, Xendesktop service will talk to the VM and the VM will get delivered to the user. So user will directly connect it. So maybe this machine is free, this machine is free, this machine is free. We don't know. Citrix will check that which machine is available.
Is it possible directly without Xendesktop Citrix? Because Citrix already has the access to the pool and knows the information and directly pass on that data to the user.
Good question. Good question. That's what I explained already. Let me explain one more. Suppose if you are without a Citrix, user is directly bypassing to connect to the VM. Yes, we can connect, no problem. But my question is, we have 100 VMs are there. How you know which machine is free? Which machine is less utilization? How you know? You don't know, right?
Yeah, correct. But here we are using the Citrix server, right? Which has the library database of all these
No,
pools.
no, no, don't go for in depth. You first understand a layman terminology. I will
Oh,
take you to the very deep level. Okay. First, you learn the swimming. I'll go with
okay.
the deep sea.
Sorry. So I just want to know that in case if Exxon desktop is there, right?
Hmm.
If that is removed, using Citrix directly can be accessed. Means just
Listen. He's a manager. He's a manager. Okay. He's a manager or controller. This person will help you. Example, Sai is coming, Kumar is coming, Jilan is coming, Tofik is coming, everybody is coming at a time. Okay. At a time. So one Citrix server, when it is connected, Citrix will all the sessions will check in the backend which machines are free. One machine is given to Sai, one machine is given to Kumar, one machine is given to Jilani, one machine is given to Venkatesh. Like that, it will be distributing one session.
okay.
Okay. Suppose I'll tell you one example. Right now, 4 missions are there. So every mission is a multi-session or single session here. If it is a server operating system, multi-session.
Multi-session.
Suppose first, for your understanding purpose, I'll take example every name here. So then only you can easily understand. So the first person is joined. Sai is joined. Okay. He got VM1. He got a VM1. VM1 he got it. After that, second person is joined. Johnny is joined. So he got a VM2. Why VM1 is not assigned to the Johnny 2? So right now, all 4 machines are free. In the order, which one is the first one? VM1 is first one. So VM is free. So VM1 is assigned to Sai. Next availability, VM2. VM2 is assigned to Johnny. Third, one more user is logged in. Karthik. So he got VM3. He got a VM3. Fourth person is came. Girish. So now 4 machine is connected. All 4 machines are now utilization 100% equal, right?
Yeah.
Now fifth person is joining now. Which machine will get connected? Suppose Venkatesh is joining. So now which machine will get connected? Whether user will connect or not connect? That's my question. Tell me, the user will connect or not connect?
User
Connect,
will
sir.
be able to connect. I believe. It's
I'll give you 2 scenarios. Okay, I'll give you 2 scenarios. Now this is one scenario, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Suppose these all are Windows 10 machines. Now can tell me the 5th user will connect or not?
No, sir.
No, sir. Windows 10
The,
is not server.
the 5th user name is Buji. Buji will connect or not?
No, sir.
No.
No, Buji will not connect. So
సార్ ఆల్రెడీ జాయిన్ చేయండి.
Buji will not connect. No. I'm getting a scenario, brother. Okay.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్.
మీరు అలా అనుకుంటున్నారా? నేను scenario చెప్తున్నా. Okay. So Buji will not connect. Okay. Buji will not connect. Why? Because as per Windows 10, one operating system, only one user. So first mission Sai, second mission Johnny, third mission Karthik, fourth mission Girish was connected. 5th user is not connected. So equal number of desktop, equal number of users will be maintained. Okay. If
Yes,
5th user is getting connected, the Citrix will displays that no more resources are available to connect. No more resources are available to connect. This message will display by Citrix. Suppose if there is no Citrix, is anybody will tell you, Buji? No, right? How Buji will identify the which virtual machine is available to connect? Not possible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Citrix is the intelligent mediator services. It will tell that whether it is available or not. So it will take care of it. So now everyone is clear now. So coming to this, the first diagram. Now coming to this first diagram. Now can tell me 5th user will connect or not?
Connect, sir.
Tell me. So whether he will connect or not, the 5th user.
Yes, sir. You will connect.
Why he will connect the 5th user? Because of only 4 machines are there, right?
Because Windows 16 and 19 are we can call multiple sessions.
Multiple sessions. So now the question is, as per formula, so the 5th user, suppose Buji here now. So Buji will connect to which machine? VM1, VM2, VM3, VM4. Which visual machine will get connected?
It should be VM1.
How you know VM1 is free? Based on the order, right?
Order
Based on the
system,
order
yeah.
here.
Order.
But actually, Sai is utilization is very high. So in this mission is almost playing a game, PUBG. So then you can tell me. So is the right way Buji will be getting connected to the VM1? No,
Okay.
right?
No, yeah, correct.
So as a human being, we are doing a mistakes. Okay, but technology will not do that kind of mistakes. So Citrix will keep on monitor the number of sessions and the CPU utilization and memory utilization of the server based on out of all the missions, which mission is a free, that VM will be assigned to Mr. Buji. Understood? That's a
Yes.
beauty of Citrix. That's a beauty of Citrix. Everybody understand what the concept is? If cloud is only available, we'll not able to deliver applications. We are not deliver the desktop. Mediator is required. Some mediation technology is required. So one of the technology I'm implementing here, I'm explaining the concept. Okay.
Yes.
Clear.
Clear, sir.
So the next question is, only we can deliver desktop. Can we deliver applications also? Yes, we can deliver applications also. So now as of now, everybody is clear. Xendesktop, how it is working in the Windows 10, like a desktop operating system, how Xendesktop is behaving in the server operating system. You understand, right? Clearly?
Yes.
Sir,
Yes,
sir,
yes.
one small doubt, sir. Sir,
Yes, please.
whether Citrix acts like a load balancer or HA high availability? That
Yes,
is written.
Citrix act as a application load balancer. Citrix act as a application delivery. Citrix act as a desktop delivery. Citrix act as a broker. Citrix act as a mediator. Citrix act as a delivery controller. Citrix act as a web interface server. Citrix act as a license controller. All the roles, all in one, all in one. That's why it's one of the number one technology.
Okay, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
So next concept. I'm going to take the same diagrams.
Rajesh, you have mentioned about Xendesktop, right?
Hmm.
So this Citrix, this process is a Xendesktop, or no?
No,
I
you
understand
understand the
about
concept,
Citrix.
Girish?
Yeah,
Girish,
I
don't go
understood the
for
concept.
confusion.
Yeah.
Don't go for confusion. Have you understand the Xendesktop roles now
Yeah,
in the
Citrix.
server operating system level and in the desktop operating system level?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, right. So now you need to the differentiation between the Citrix and Xendesktop.
Uh,
That is your question?
yes, correct.
Citrix is a
Citrix and
company.
Xendesktop.
Citrix is a company. Xendesktop is a product. Microsoft is a company. Windows is a product.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Amazon Web Services is a company. Okay. Amazon Web Services is a technology. EC2 is a service. Like that,
Service.
Citrix is a company. Xendesktop is a product.
Thank you, sir.
Right. No problem. So next question. Next question. Mr. Sai. Sai is already using his desktop or laptop. Okay. Sai already using his laptop or desktop, which is provided by the company. Okay. Which is provided by the company. He need MS Office. He need a Flash player. He need a Google Chrome. He need SAP application. So some application is needed. So all applications I need to install here. So it will consume the data space, storage space, and all the licenses you need to purchase to install the application. What we need to do next step. So there is no other opportunity. Company need to buy the license. They need to install the applications on the laptop or desktop. But if you go with the Citrix, what are the applications needed for the clients? The applications can install. The applications can install on the server. Clear? The applications can be installed on the server like this. So, n number of applications we can install depends on the server capacity. So if Sai is requested, only for Outlook is needed, only Outlook application they can connect remotely without installing application on the user's system. Sai wants the CAD application without installing on the local machine, connecting remotely. So even Citrix will deliver the applications only to the end user. This type of technology we called as Xenapp. Xenapp is a application delivery product. Application delivery product. So now the depends is if single server, multiple sessions, server operating system is needed here. So Windows Server 2016, 2019, these are the operating system we need to install. These are the operating system need to install. So by using this application server, only application will be delivered. We don't want to connect entire the operating system, only we can connect the application here. Are you clear? So what do you mean that? Any other questions?
See, Rajesh, when Sai is connecting his laptop or a desktop, the Citrix or Xenex desktop will allow him to access the session, right? One of the
Exactly.
views.
Only session, not a complete desktop. Only particular applications we can directly download and install it. So nowadays, how you're playing online games through the browser?
Yeah.
Without installing?
Okay.
So today, how many people are using Office 365, Outlook, Excel, PowerPoint?
All are using.
Yeah, everybody using, right? That's actually the product is Xenapp. Similar kind of product. We'll save the huge money for the project for application delivery and desktop delivery.
But we install this application directly on our system, right?
No, not
Like
required.
Outlook,
Nowadays, we are
Office.
not installing. Nowadays, we are not installing. Already installing an application, just giving the permission on the Citrix server. Once user is logged into the Citrix page, the application will be visible. User will click and open the application.
So that will be on the browser base, right?
Browser based, yes. Even Office 365 also browser based, right?
Yes.
Similar way.
Got it. Thank you.
Right. So now these are the setup for your understanding. I explain it. Okay. Now to connect the Citrix by the user, I need an interface is needed. The interface is web server. Okay. The web server name is called storefront. The web interface store name called storefront. So shall we install the real-time software on the server? So now I'm going to power on this server. So it will take a couple of minutes to power on. So before moving to that, the real-time Citrix architecture diagram I'll show you. Citrix, Xenapp, and Xendesktop architecture. You can go to the images and you can see here. Now I'll take this picture. Are you seeing here? This is the end user, normal user connecting to storefront. Storefront will be connected to the Citrix server. This is a delivery controller, and remaining components also is the application will be delivering. So this is an architecture now. Today I'm going to preparing the storefront server. Okay, one of the real-time environment front end web server I'm going to delivering on the Amazon Web Services. The service name called storefront server. We can also call it as Citrix Web Interface Server. Citrix Web Interface Server. So now come back here, refresh. I'm going to take the public IP address, go to run. Paste here the username. So the username is administrator and password. I connected the server. Successfully, I connected the server. So now the Citrix software is already downloaded and we have keep it here. The latest one, not latest one, latest before that version, 7.1912 is there. This particular software, I'm right click and I'm click mount and click open here. Now I'm selecting this, right click, run as administrator. Now the application is installing. So depends on the application, So the page will be changing. So now this is a Citrix application. So virtual apps and desktop, anything you can select, no problem. Which one we are installing? Citrix storefront. Run. Now I have read and acceptance. Next. So storefront service only I'm installing here. Next. These are the ports we need to open it. So where we need to open these four port numbers? Where we need to open these port numbers? On firewall. So in Amazon Web Services, where is the four firewalls are there? In security group. In the security group, I need to select the firewall and I need to change the inbound rule. I need to change the inbound rule. Go to inbound rule and click edit and I need to add the rule. What is inbound rule name? HTTP 80. I'm connecting from anywhere. Save the rule. So 443 is not required right now. So going forward, we will learn. Click on next. And so prerequisites is Microsoft Internet Information Service and core component application server. The application server is a storefront and click install. This will take a couple of minutes to install. Please wait. So once the installation is done, everybody can access the web page. We can access the web page. OK, I'll show you the default page and application page also I will create today. I'll show you. Multiple pages also I'll create.
And Rajesh, we also installed the web services, right? There also we were able to install the web application or website, multiple websites.
Yeah, that's the same one I'm going to explain here. If you install the web services role, okay, so we can create a multiple web pages. So right now the web server is installing now. After that, I'll show you how to create a multiple web pages in Citrix perspective. Okay, one of the application real-time perspective I'm showing here. After that, in the IAS level also I'll show you later. So Microsoft Internet Information Service is installed. Now you can check this. C drive, inetpub, www root. It was installed. So now this is a default page is readily available now. Okay. So once this storefront is installed, you can see the storefront management console will be there. With that, we can create application pages. Okay, application pages. So that is a ready-madely they will be doing that. So is a vendor-based, right, application. So the vendor has some default themes and templates they'll be providing. With that, we can able to create it. See guys, storefront is installed. Okay. So once a storefront role is installation successfully, then we'll go for component initialization. Then after that, we can access the console and we can see that. So now you can take the IP address of the server. Okay. And you can open the page and you can paste here. Now can check that default web page will be loading. See, so default web page is loading now. If you want, we can check from your system also 13.233.83.252. You can try and let me know this page is visible or not. So almost successfully completed. You can uncheck here and you can click next. and you can finish this setup. So now I will show you how to create application page. Okay. Some login page I will show you. Okay. Some login page. I'll show you how to create here. Click finish. Now the storefront console is opening now. Here I'm going to create an application delivery login page. I'm going to create a new deployment. So this is a server name will be there. So even you can change that IP address of the server also. That's your wish. That's your wish. So what is the IP address of the server? The public IP address of the server also you can provide. Next. Now the base URL is getting creating. So once the base URL is once created, you can create the store name, that's a website name, and we can deliver to the end user. So meanwhile, we can go to start. We have a administrative tools. And you can check that Internet Information Service Manager is there. I'm right click and open run as administrator. Now this is a web page. OK, these are the sites are creating. This is the default website. Currently, whatever we are logged in. OK, currently, whatever we are logged in. So this is a default page is coming. The website is coming from this location, default website. So what are the settings if you want to change anything? This is a ASP.NET page client. So here we can modify the settings and all. So like any page redirections, any kind of modifications, bindings, everything you can do here. OK, so going forward, you learn this. So once this deployment is successfully completed, so I can create more website pages like here. We can create an add site, right? I don't want to add site from here. So with that help of Citrix console, I can create multiple sites. So but basically here we called a store, the store name equal to website. So coming to this website, by default, this is actually port number 80 is running. We don't have any port number 443 to adding a security concepts. So when you go for bindings, the by default bindings are 80 only. If you click on add another sites like HTTPS, OK, we need to install the certificate services. Certificate services are not yet installed. So first we can create this store, then we can shut down this lab, and tomorrow we will create a more store, more websites, almost unable to create. I think so. This server is running with a low space, and probably whatever the IP address we have provided, probably that is getting a problem. Let me finish and create a new, a default name. I'm going here. And let me create a store. I'll wait for a couple of minutes. Let's see that instead of an IP address, we can go with the host name. So I'm suspecting the same error. So the error occurred running the command set a DNS new cluster name, the service name running with the specified timeout period. So some problem is there in that server. I'm expecting that. Just give a minute. I'm suspecting that the problem with so operating system only because the server has only 1 GB RAM and 1 CPU. You can see here. You can see here only 1 GB RAM is available. So because of one of the issue we are able to getting. And we can check the event viewer. So there is a one error is coming. So this is the main problem. Okay. So let me find out this error. Tomorrow I'll come with you. Okay.
Okay, Rajesh. Thank you.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. If anyone is finding that error, even you can also check that. So I'm pinging on the chat.